O-U-T. Now party people in the club, it's time to cut a rug and throw the juice up in the sky just for the shutter buzz. And you...
Up next, for Dallas, they've been playing well. They've won 4 of their last 5, dictating the pace night in and night out. They look to continue their style of play with another win here tonight. Up next. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Klay Thompson.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Mobley is out there with Plumlee, and there's Klay Thompson. Then there's Tyrese Maxey, and it's DeRozan in at the small forward spot. And for Los Angeles, Sabonis is out there with Williams. Then it's Martin. Then there's Bogdanovich, and it's Pritchard in at the 1. The three-point shot, so important in today's NBA, and a major part of the game plan, Greg, for both of these teams.
And we can expect to see a high volume of shots from beyond the arc in this one. I'm looking for whichever squad is able to create more havoc and throw the opposing shooters off their rhythm.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
A dead-eye shooter. Bogdan working off the pass there.
Maxey looking it over. Shoots from 12. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had to walk away with an L.
I tell you, it's too bad one of them had to lose because I thought both teams really matched in that game.
Bogdanovich goes in. That one doesn't go. Good D by Thompson. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Dallas. It's a 3-point game. Martin with it. Out-guarded by DeRozan. Pass to Bogdanovich. Thompson with the rebound. We play just over a minute here in the first. Maxey, good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
Hey, one thing about Maxey, he was just born to score. This guy is a bucket getter.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Tyronn Lue and I had a few minutes to share. So for much of the brief time I had with him, he was talking about Evan Mobley. He said this kid is not a kid. This is a mature big man who affects all aspects of the game at both ends. But in particular, he's worried about Mobley's defensive presence and his ability to guard every position on the floor. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Special K, you've seen Tyrese Halliburton a lot. He's as good as anyone in this league offensively. What does he do best?
I think his best basketball attribute is probably his passing, his vision, the way he can set other people up. But the intangible that makes him, he's a Pied Piper. He is a galvanizer. Guys love being around his energy and the way he plays. So not only does he play with great confidence, I think he infuses in his teammates a joy and a confidence that lifts them up too.
Maxey hits them both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Pass to Pritchard. DeRozan against Martin. Outside Williams. Outside Sabonis. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
Boy, Sabonis looking really comfortable shooting off the pass. If you're not right up on him, he'll burn you.
Bounce pass Maxey. And the rebound goes to Martin. For Los Los Angeles. They've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Over Plumlee. Pass to Pritchard. Williams, a screen on Maxey. Here's Pritchard. And in the game with Dallas, he did not play well. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Excellent pick and roll action at times. Sabonis has great hands, rolls out of the screen effectively and hard, attacks the defense as the roll man.
Now, here's Maxey. A 29-point game for him in the win against.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Here's Pritchard. 3-point lead. Oh, good on the triple. And here's DeRozan. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
And it's Martin missing. Dallas trails by 3 to the inside. Here's Thompson. Sabonis grabs the board. Martin wide open. He fires. Los Angeles with another miss. And it's Maxey with the ball for Dallas.
And that was not an easy game for them. I mean, they barely hung on at the end of regulation before they were able to pull it out in overtime.
And it could turn out to be one of their biggest wins of the season. I mean, just because of the way they came through when it mattered most. That's clutch play that could serve them well going forward.
Offensive rebound.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
On the wing, Thompson hasn't made one yet, and he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Outside, Martin. Off with the layup. Dallas trails by 3. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And now Martin pushing it up. No one back to stop him. That one also a miss for him, just like the other 3 attempts this game. Floats it up there for Mobley. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And went up and pulled it down. Mobley soaring.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. We'll go for a different look here. Jared Allen's checked in for Sabonis. Martin comes in for Williams. Payton, he's checked in for Martin. And it's Simons in for Pritchard. Dallas also making some changes. Toppin, he's checked in for Plumlee. Dylan Brooks comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Paul's subbed in for Klay Thompson. The kick out to Simons. To the middle. Payton passes to Allen. Clock at 6. Back to Payton. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Los Angeles with another miss. Dallas shooting in the early going here. Pretty dreadful, 22%. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Maxey.
Paul knows exactly which angle he wants to take on that shot inside. That just comes from great awareness.
Paul against Simon. 23 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Over Paul. The shot's good from Simon.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Payton outside. Screen by Allen. 3-pointer, Simon. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one so far. Los Angeles on top, leading by just 1. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
On the floor for Dallas, Dylan Brooks out there with Obi Toppin. Then it's Chris Paul. Then it's Evan Mobley. And it's Duarte in at the 2 spot. Yep, it counts. Paul's got the first basket of the second quarter for Dallas. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Simons. It's rebounded by Dallas. Last time they met was in Dallas.
And it really was a difficult game for them in that previous matchup. Fortunately, they were able to just knock down their free throws down the stretch.
We've talked about it so many times. Free throw is such a big part of the recipe for winning. I mean, that can be the difference. Nobody's guarding you. And it's just you and your routine and the rim. And they got the job done at the line.
And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer. And now we are seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
2 shots.
Free throw good, Simon. And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
Richardson, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
And on the court, Simons is like a lightning bolt of energy. He hustles hard and just puts in the sweat to outwork the other team.
Now here's Paul. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. It's taken away by Payton. Richardson outside. Payton finds Simons. Sabonis' screen on Thompson. Simons from outside. Cans it from downtown. Simons has got the lead up to 4 now for Los Angeles. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
All right, fans, let's give some applause for Miller, Los Angeles Dancers.
With this break in the action, we can see the top passing teams in the league, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard.
And a team that shares the ball will create opportunities for the right player to score.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Dallas again missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Sabonis. The shot, no good. Good D by Mobley. Dallas trails by 4. To the inside. Here's Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
Getting elevated is something Toppin has no problem with. Give him airspace at your own peril.
Simons surveying the D. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. The shot misses. And Thompson kicks to Paul. Great D that time from Payton. For Los Angeles, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Richardson outside. Wide open shot is on the money. And Los Angeles leads by 4. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Paul with the ball. Mobley has screen on Richardson. A shot by Paul. Nobody around. Out to Brooks. Drills the three-pointer. Brooks has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Good to see Brooks connecting from three-point land because it helps open up everything else for him and his team.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. A different look for Dallas. DeMar DeRozan is checked in for Evan Mobley. And Maxey subbed in for Paul. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Maxey and finished off by Martin.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Tapping a screen on Martin. DeRozan's shot is off.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the knee.
Bogdanovich, no luck. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Dallas. They trail by 3. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. DeRozan's shot is off. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Now in the later stages of his career, Greg, DeMar DeRozan continues to be a master from the mid-range.
Kevin, we all know he loves that area of the floor. And what makes him so effective, the footwork. He's so good at backing guys down and creating space to get that jumper off.
The same day, Clark, that Tyrese Maxey was named to the All-Star game, he scored a career high and was great doing it.
How about that, Kevin? How ironic is that? It was his first All-Star selection, by the way, but this has been the story with Maxey. I mean, he just continues to make great progress in his game. He's a really dynamic young player with still room to grow.
No good on that one.
The quick-footed, creative Maxey, so much fun to watch. He plays with such boundless energy, and he's still got room to grow.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Allen's checked in. Dallas also making some changes. Plumlee comes in for Toppin, and Evan Mobley subbed in for Brooks. And he's good on the second.
You know, one of the things you really appreciate about Maxey is how freely he plays. He just throws himself in there, fearless about looking for ways to get involved in the play and then make an impact.
Now here's Allen. Still yet to score. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
1:03 left in the first half of the game. Thompson in the corner. Martin against DeRozan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Martin. DeRozan's shot is off. Los Angeles leading by 4. Here's Pritchard. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Good D by Thompson. Dallas shooting around 29% from the floor. Tough night for them all around on the offensive end.
Putting up a goose egg, bageled this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Here's Pritchard. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Los Angeles leads by 4. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Coach Ty Lue. Coach, how do you get control of this game in the second half?
I think we just got to do a better job rebounding the basketball and taking care of the basketball. We had some shots that we normally make, we didn't. We just got to get back in transition.
And building that wall will help you, Coach, I know. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
See their offense flowing tonight, especially in transition. Maybe all those extra practice drills are paying off.
Their coaching staff has to be pleased with the pace. Fellas, what do you say we take a look now at the power rankings?
Looking at Dallas, they've climbed into 5th, cruising along at highway speeds.
I'm not sure that analogy really works, but I understand why you veered into that lane. Huh? Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, and Bernie Simons getting it done today.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We've got Bogdan Bogdanovic. Sabonis is out there with Williams. Then there's Cody Martin. And it's Pritchard in at the 1. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. Now Martin. After the missed 3 from Tyrese Maxey. Martin against DeRozan. Right side Sabonis. No good that time. Plumlee with some nice D. Dallas trails by 4. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Thompson. DeRozan's got his first points of the night.
Just so good finishing around the goal. DeMar is tremendous in the paint.
Outside Sabonis. Gets a hand on it and staying with the play, Sabonis. Sabonis has got the lead up to 4 now for Los Angeles.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
Inside, here's DeRozan. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. DeRozan's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, Maxey has proven he's got a good eye out on the floor. He'll spot those gaps in a minute.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
It's time for Dance Cam. If you see yourself on the big screen.
Let's take a moment now to check out the top scorers around the league. In the third spot, Tyrese Maxey.
And his contribution to his team offensively cannot be understated. He is always leading the way for them with his ability to put up points.
Bogdanovic wide open. No good on the 3.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. And again for 3.
And he's hit thousands of threes in this league.
Inching closer and closer to 5th place on the career triples list. Outside Martin. Pass to Pritchard. Back to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. 18 feet out. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Sabonis' shot is off. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Dallas. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Thompson against Bogdanovich. Down low, Sabonis. The shot, no good. Plumlee with some nice D. Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
And here is Los Angeles now after the miss from Evan Mobley. Screen by Sabonis. Pritchard sinks the three-pointer. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Simons is checked in, and Dallas with a change here too. Brooks checked in for Klay Thompson. Simons against DeRozan. Outside, Maxey. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Maxey's got it all tied up now for Dallas.
Zero hesitation, Maxey. Great confidence in his mechanics and his work.
Back to Sabonis. On the wing, Williams.
2 minutes remaining.
Three-pointer, Simons. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Maxey in the corner. Pass to Plumlee. Doubled by Sabonis. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It's a jump ball.
Shot clock at 5. It's up a 3. Maxey, no good. And Los Angeles guys shooting about 26% out there. They need to get a better look. Bogdanovich, no luck. For Dallas, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Brooks with the bounce pass. Mobley against Williams. Mobley kicks to DeRozan. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the third. The shot's good from Plumlee.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Pritchard passes to Sabonis. Simons on the wing. DeRozan defending. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Deflects the pass. Williams with the steal. And they're moving it up. Here's Simons. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Simons has got 9.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And a moment ago, inside the huddle with Coach Tyronn Lue.
You got to make the right play like you've been doing all night, all right? If they're going to try to help and tag, you got to make the right play, finish, or make the right pass, all right?
Well, you know what, Greg? You got to like what Coach Ty Lue is saying, telling his guys to take what they see.
I mean, keep it simple. Don't rush it. Let's just stay focused. Really good advice.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here, we've got Paul, Dylan Brooks out there with Obi Toppin. Then there's Maxey, and it's Thompson in at the 3 slot. Outside, Simon. Richardson with a screen for Simon to take the lead. Toppin pulls it in.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Now here's Paul. 6 to shoot. It's rebounded by Payton. Payton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Sabonis. To the paint. And Payton throws it down hard.
And you know, court vision is a strength for Sabonis. Actually, it's in his DNA. His dad was a great passer, too.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Toppin a screen on Richardson. Ball right side over Richardson. Dallas no good that time either.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage junk there.
And it's Paul with the ball for Dallas. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Pass to Toppin. Fires from deep. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey. And Dallas leads by 1.
The numbers testify. Tyrese Maxey is one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Pritchard, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And Dallas also making a switch. Plumlee's checked in. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Well, guys, over the break, I was able to listen to Tyronn Lue's huddle. Now, he preached the importance of patience down the stretch. Coach said we're not going to get it all back at once. Let's take it one trip at a time. Make it simple, make it easy. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. And it's Brooks in the corner. Thompson outside. Simons against Toppin. Here's Maxey. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Simons misses from short range. For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one made. Outside, Maxey. Off target from outside.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Pritchard passes to Simons. And the jumper falls for him. Simons has got 4 this quarter.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. For Dallas, Mobley comes in for Toppin, and DeMar DeRozan subbed in for Brooks. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Outside DeRozan. Outside Maxey. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Sabonis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Martin. Sabonis inside. Working on Plumlee. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. That falls. Nice speed that time from Sabonis.
And this is why Bogdanovich has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him.
side. Maxey. Dallas again missing.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
Cutting the screen. Here's Pritchard. Again, Los Angeles.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
That one goes. Count it. Maxey's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Not just the perimeter threat now. Maxey's very adept at converting in close, too.
Out left to the wing. Sabonis inside. He's guarded by Plumlee. Pass to Pritchard. Back to Williams. Takes a three. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. They get it back. Sabonis. And another shot. Misses the layup.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
Maxey against Sabonis. Maxey, no good. And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
There's 37 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Pritchard. Doubled by Plumlee. Pritchard passes to Williams. Here's Martin. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, Bogdanovich. 2 shots.
Drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. Dallas calls timeout. They trail by 8. What do you think, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
Mobley finds Maxey. Shoots the three. And the rebound goes to Martin. And so Los Angeles takes the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you later.